Like when they filmed it, they had to go to their trailers and read it.
Of course you would go there. Of
no,
course.
that'd be a great document. Not a character study.
So we're replacing him next week, right, Randy?
Does anyone remember what her character's name was?
Not off the top of my head, no. And heck, I even think even some of the gore, like the gore in this one's ratcheted up.
Well, that's what I was going to mention next, was like, okay, so almost every bit of blood and on-screen violence from the original was trimmed to the point that it lost 7 minutes of the fucking film. Uh-huh. And this one is just, like, brazenly, blatantly...
brutal.
Yeah, like rib cages ripped open and fucking...
bodies dismembered.
When he locks himself in his cage in his subconscious.
Right.
And he just constantly, like, fucking pickaxing that dead body.
To get the heart out, yeah.
I
mean, that was vicious.
The pregnant girlfriend splayed out in the alley, like all guts open and shit. It's they.
Well, hell, even the
and that was just
when he leaves the hospital.
There was no unrated cut of this film. It was
that's what was in theater.
Theatrical version.
What do you think the psychology behind that is with the?
It was around the time of Saw, so I think that's why.
Well, not only that, but okay, so the original was right after John Lennon's murder. That murder went a long way toward like the country really trying to tone down violence and stuff because the king of the hippies got gunned down in the streets of America.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
That had a pretty profound effect on violence in movies.
In the Reagan era.
The post Friday the 13th era, like that movie was one of the movies that really, like that and The Burning and this one, the 1981 slasher era was pretty fucking heavy and brutal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think it's just with the reason that gore can be shown, like, at that time is because torture porn, which I hate that term, but that type of film was very popular.
Yeah, I mean, like it or not, movies like Saw and Hostel are what brought gore back to the cineplexes.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So obviously they couldn't just go with the ending of the original. They had to switch it around.
Yeah. I mean, they use the actual name.
So, well, no, he's not even... Well, they use it, but...
TJ's the killer.
No, I'm saying... but then the remake, his name's not TJ.
Right,
Axel is same throughout. Like,
yeah,
same character.
But Axel isn't the one in the remake, which the whole entire time I'm thinking,
a spoiler, dude.
If you haven't seen this movie at this point, then...
The only thing that I don't like about this, the main thing I don't like about this is after Hot Tension.
Right.
It's the same fucking premise.
More or less.
And chances are, like, the writer or whoever, screenplay guy or whatever it's called, fucking saw that movie. Which also fucking the writer of Hot Tension saw Intensity by read Intensity by Dean Koontz. Mm-hmm. I'd like to believe, like, naively, that he never saw Hot Tension.
Even if he did, I mean, it's not like he was trying to do anything original or groundbreaking.
Every negative you have on a movie is because it's always lifted from something else. And
I suppose it's a frequent complaint, yeah.
Yeah, so this is lifted from Hot Tension, so that's why I don't know.
I do like
it works, like but
I guess the only reason the only time that's a really big issue for me is if it's like the only thing that a movie has going for it,
like this remake. Because if they did it like fucking scene by scene,
the ending isn't the only thing that it has going for it.
Yeah, but that's the writing in it is the ending is the most important part. For me, anyways.
Well, if you're doing the ride to the ending, I'd like
the ride is good too, but for an ending for a remake,
well, like you said, what they should have done is just had it be fucking Harry Warden.
Yeah,
that'd have been great.
I like the whole.
Now there's a market for it, kind of.
Right,
but maybe then there wasn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of like how we were talking earlier about this ending, where we like it and we dislike it with the reveal.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah,
yeah, I love like the whole tension of who is the one that's actually the killer, but when they finally reveal the way it's done, it just kind of falls flat for me. Because just like the whole entire time you're going, okay, who is actually the killer between these two?
Right,
and it like goes back and forth where I'm thinking of like. Because I've watched this before, but I didn't remember who it was.
That's why I said they made the fucking TJ or whatever his name got, and they made him look like a piece of shit. Yeah. They made him cheat on his wife.
Or you mean Axel?
Or Axel, yeah. I'm sorry. They made him cheat on his wife to make you fucking think that he's also could be a murderer because he's so fucking shitty. And this babyface guy comes back who looks like Ryan Phillippe.
Changing up the ending to where it's just the other guy. And
they actually had like the mental breakdown.
Yeah, they have it be the same guy as in the first one, but for a completely different reason. And, like, the way that they, early on in the film, established that it couldn't have been him because he was locked in this cage thing, and...
They actually went back and showed it, because that's the part I was waiting for. To.
Right, because otherwise it's just like, oh, well, what the fuck? He was in a cage thing.
Yeah, so I seen it in the theater when it came out. I haven't seen it since, so...
Yeah,
when the ending was coming, I'm like, are they going to show what he did to lock himself in the cage?
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking, too, when I was rewatching it.
And I was like, when it came out, I was like, oh, they did do it because they had to.
Yeah, because like, they painted themselves in a corner in that aspect. The movie,
I was like, how did he fucking lock himself in that cage? Metaphorically. Also. Yeah,
but the way they did it made sense, but just I didn't like that reveal nearly as much.
I did like that metaphorical kind of like those scenes where he's like in the cage and they're both raising, like standing up at the same time. He's looking at him.
Right.
And it's telling you. Like,
yeah, that was like a blatant sign, like, you know, they are the same.
He's in his own head and he's watching this.
The mirror, like being in a mirror.
And him in the cage is him not wanting this to happen. He's trying to get out, like psychologically too. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and like the acting all around was decent. There were some good parts, especially from Dom Atkins.
There were some really good scenes, but it wasn't consistent with the main guys.
No.
Like, some scenes, like I was telling Randy, the bar scene when Tom Atkins stops the fight. That old man that actually attacked him, he looked like he was really mad at him. Like in real life, it was that scene was really good. Like,
everybody calm down!
And Tom Atkins tells everyone to shut the fuck up. The fucking Freddie Prinze Jr. looking, Junior guy, like, he actually puts on a good performance in that scene. He's like, I didn't fucking kill anybody!
Yeah, but it was like, that like you were saying, he's just not consistent enough throughout the rest of it.
The movie, but that scene right there was really good, and I think it's because Tom Atkins pumped that fucking whole setup,
right?
Shit.
Tom Atkins in anything,
so everyone was inspired in that fucking scene. That's why I think. Well,
yeah, and then they even brought in from this remake, from the original, the whole smashing of the light bulbs that you were saying was effective.
He did it without his mask on.
But I kind of like how they transition. Whenever he did that, it would transition to Harry Warden for a second.
Like Harry.
I can think of 3 nods that they did to the original:
the dryer
scene,
the light bulbs,
the fucking hook through the bottom of the
right.
Then, obviously, the hearts and the heart-shaped boxes.
Yeah, but that's just part of the story, though.
Yeah,
as far as gore, though.
Yeah, and then even the laundromat thing where the suits are coming down in the locker room for the one girl.
Oh, yeah, the dropping from the ceiling stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought this was pretty fun, actually. I really enjoyed it. Like,
it's better than I remembered, I guess. Because I remember walking away kind of cold. Like, the 3D was kind of cool. But
I really think it's one of the best post-90s horror remakes.
Yeah. I'm going to give
not as good as Willard or Hills Have Eyes, but still...
I'm going to give 8.25, actually.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I was going to go with an 8.5.
7.75.
That's shocking to me, actually. I thought when we picked these movies and during our group chat that you would just like, oh, I gotta watch this shit. I thought you'd hate it.
No, I haven't.
Just because it's got a hunky lead man. The other fucking cop dude, he looks like a girl dressed up as a dude. That's the weakest.
Black guy?
No, the fucking Axel.
Oh.
He looks like a girl that dressed up as a dude. That's the shittiest beard I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he does have like a patchy,
he just
white trash stubble beard.
Yeah,
this one definitely suffers from the post-Scream pretty face actors syndrome.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. They started getting hunks, and
that's one of the the things that the original does so well is that everybody looks natural and like somebody that you fucking know, you know.
Yep, I wouldn't fuck any of those leading guys in the original. Every single one of them in the remake, I'm spreading these cheeks. Bro.
Oh my god!
No, I'm not gay at all though. Hey guys, hey ladies.
Yeah, this. Compared to like the original, that's not nearly as good, but it still holds up and is it's a fun watch.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy it.
Same here.
Actually, I went to the place that you shop for Blu-rays, and they have it there for $9.99.
Oh, a disc replay?
Yeah, and I was just like, I don't remember liking it $10 worth.
I had intent, Jennifer we were gonna go buy it on Wednesday, but she said that she found it on Hulu, so we just watched it on there.
Yeah, if I'm looking to buy anything, it's got to be at least watched twice. So anything over $10.
Yeah, anything of that price,
struggle. I'm like, I want to watch that twice.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, like anything that's like, sometimes when we go to those sales at Disc Replay and they're like $1.50 per movie or $1 per movie, it's like, I don't care, I'll buy it for $1, see if I like it or not.
For sure. Best Buy with the $5 DVDs, Walmart.
I would probably watch this one annually on Valentine's Day, though. So.
Yeah, so when I was there and I saw it for $9.99, I said no, but not after I watched it, I probably would have.
Yeah, this would be... I would watch this one like right after the original on Valentine's Day.
This is honestly the first time I ever watched an original and remake right back to back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, same.
I've never done that.
Okay.
I think the same thing for me too, actually.
I'm going to do that with a thing, though. I think I'm going to do that. Because it's more continuity.
Well, which one? The original?
Oh, yeah, okay, the original. But, like, yeah, but that was a remake. This is
Are you talking about the newest one?
It's a prequel. Yeah, it's a prequel.
Well, then you have to watch that one first.
Yeah, watch that one first. Then I've watched that one before like that.
I don't need to watch the black and white one, though.
Well, the black and white one's good, but yeah, you don't need to.
Yeah, I don't need to do that.
But yeah, like these two, like those two, like tie in together pretty well.
Perfect companion pieces.
Unfortunately, just too much fucking CGI.
Yeah, but I know.
What can you do?
The thing made its name off fucking the effects that they
right.
So going into CGI is just like...
Yeah, that one, it's just disappointing. It's because
that's what made The Mist not great for me.
Right.
That CGI.
That's really the only complaint that you could have about that movie.
Yeah, the tentacles and shit. It
looks a lot better in black and white.
Yes, I tell everyone, if you're gonna watch it, try and watch the black and white one.
Yeah, because The Mist is fucking incredible.
Yeah, it's great. TV series is awful.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Oh yeah, there's another one.
Yep.
Yeah, another TV series.
Which would have been great if it was on a bigger budget and a bigger network. It was on fucking... What was it?
I don't even remember. I think FX, maybe? No, Spike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was on Spike TV.
Gross.
That's why it sucked, honestly.
From the makers of The Ultimate Fighter.
They're not gonna fucking have Frank Darabont money for him to fucking watch over it.
Right.
Alright, on to our next movie.
On to our last film.
Our last film is X-Ray from 1981, which was directed by Boaz Davidson of Last American Virgin fame and stars Playboy Playmate Barbie Benton.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah. She has, like, kind of cute, puffy areolas.
Yeah, she looked like about probably in her late 20s, maybe?
Probably. Yeah, mid-20s, late 20s.
Yeah, she got famous first from being nude and then maybe got into acting.
Well, I mean, this is also a canon film, so that doesn't surprise me either.
Yeah, Golan and Globus.
Well, aren't you going to do the synopsis?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some fucking girl goes to the hospital. Well, it starts off with these kids and, like, some weird peeping Tom kid delivers a Valentine to this girl that he likes.
It's so devastating that it's crumbled up that he turns his whole life around to be psychotic.
Yeah, just, like, seconds.
It doesn't show maybe he was crazy before that, but whatever.
But yeah, super low budget 80s slasher
under
takes
the radar,
too many. Right? Yeah, I never even heard of this one.
Never heard of it.
I had to look it up.
I had like I saw when that DVD 2-pack with X-ray or Blu-ray 2-pack with X-ray and Schizoid got released.
Tupac, dude.
But I was unaware of like X-ray or Hospital Massacre or whatever.
Or even that it was tied to Valentine's Day at all.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was another Valentine's Day slasher.
Would you Google this or something?
Yeah, I googled Valentine's horror films, and this one popped up, and I'm like, sounds interesting.
We did that. I don't remember.
Yeah, because there's not too many, like for this holiday.
Whatever. This probably isn't going to come out till Memorial Day anyway.
Probably.
Why don't you look at me when you say that?
Yeah, this one, definitely takes.
At least this one's actually going to come out.
Right.
Maybe. It depends on how you finish off. If you finish strong, it's coming out. Pressure's on. Let me hit that joint.
Oh, man.
No, you're cut off.
No way. I'll just go grab my joint. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Your weed won't fuck you up as much and make you...
I'm fucking... Dude, I'm on point. The whole time. Okay, alright.
But anyways, since Randy's kind of just half-assing it with the synopsis here. Yeah.
I was, like, delivering it, and you guys derailed me.
We talked about porn.
Oh, yeah. She probably got famous because she was naked.
There's nothing
wrong.
Now
you know how I feel.
So now you hate people who whore themselves, is what you're saying.
Jesus Christ.
But anyways, go ahead.
Oh, you hate us.
So flash forward, like, 20 years, or I don't fucking know how long, whatever.
Yeah, it was 19 years.
And, old girl's got to go to the hospital for some checkup, and they see, like, yarn in her stomach.
The worst
X-ray
service ever. The worst service at a fucking regular ass checkup.
They just like take this woman and lock her in the hospital and won't let her leave, and they're just like, no, there's something wrong with you. You can't.